In the past few centuries, Japan has crafted rich wisdom perfecting the art of living well, weaving mindfulness, simplicity, and deep purpose into everyday life. From the quiet elegance of embracing simplicity to the pursuit of ikigai, one's true reason for being, its culture offers a profound blueprint for a more intentional and fulfilling existence. The Japanese wisdom teaches that happiness isn't found in excess or fleeting achievements, but in balance, awareness, and the beauty of the present moment. For countless people, embracing these philosophies has been transformative. They have learned to slow down, to appreciate the details often overlooked, to cultivate patience, and to move through life with quiet resilience. These teachings won't spark an instant revolution in your life, but transformation is rarely immediate. It begins with a single step, a small change, a shift in perspective. Try one practice, then another. Walk this path gently, with intention. Over time, these subtle shifts will ripple through your life, bringing clarity, peace, and a deeper sense of meaning. The smallest changes, when embraced fully, have the power to transform everything. Shikata ga nai. Let go of what you can't control. Some things in life remain beyond our control, no matter how fiercely we resist. Shikata ga nai, it cannot be helped, is a quiet acknowledgement of this truth. It is not about passivity or giving up, but about embracing a mindset of acceptance. Worrying won't change life's uncertainties, be it global turmoil, personal struggles, or the opinions of others. But what will make a difference is where you choose to direct your energy. Instead of fighting against what cannot be changed, focus on what can. Let go of the exhausting struggle against reality. Release the need to control the uncontrollable. In doing so, you'll find that acceptance doesn't mean weakness. It brings a quiet strength, a sense of peace that frees the mind from unnecessary stress. In Japan, Shikata ga nai is deeply woven into daily life. It's seen in the way people handle setbacks, from train delays to personal loss, with grace and composure. When flights are delayed, some people get angry, others accept it, read a book, and find peace in the moment. That's Shikata ga nai. Enso, simplicity and imperfection. Enso, a single, unbroken stroke forming a circle, captures the essence of existence itself. Imperfect yet whole, simple yet profound. In Zen practice, monks paint it in one fluid motion, without hesitation, without correction. It is a reflection of the present moment, raw, unfiltered, complete as it is, just like life. Some ensos remain open, symbolizing growth, possibility, and the beauty of becoming. Others are closed, embodying wholeness, peace, and the acceptance of what is. Neither is better, neither is wrong. Life, too, is an enso, flawed, unpredictable, yet perfectly complete in its imperfection. You don't need to be flawless to be whole. You don't need to fix yourself to be worthy. You simply need to be fully, unapologetically, present in the moment. Haragi, listen beyond words. Not everything needs to be spoken. Sometimes, silence carries more weight than words ever could. In Japan, there is a deep reverence for what remains unspoken, an understanding that meaning is often found in the spaces between words. Haragi, the art of intuitive communication, is about sensing the unsaid, reading between the lines, attuning to subtle shifts in body language, tone, and presence. A friend may say, "I'm fine," but the tension in their shoulders, the quiet strain in their voice, tells a different story. Haragi teaches that you don't need to press for words. Sometimes, the most profound support is simply being there, offering silent understanding. In relationships, in business, in daily life, this art invites you to slow down, to listen with more than just your ears. It asks you to observe, to feel, to respond with empathy rather than expectation. When you master Haragi, You step beyond the surface of conversation and into true connection, where even silence can speak volumes. Hanko, make your mark. Steve Jobs once said, "We're here to put a dent in the universe." That's Hanko, the imprint you leave behind, the mark that says, "I was here, I lived a beautiful life." In Japan, Hanko, personal seals, carry deep significance. More than just a signature, they represent identity, intention, and commitment. Every time a Hanko is stamped, it leaves a permanent mark, a declaration of presence and purpose. Your life is your Hanko. Every action, every choice, every moment you touch another soul, these are the imprints you leave on the world. The kindness you offer, the work you create, the love you give, all of it shapes your legacy. You don't have to be extraordinary to leave a mark. You simply have to live with purpose. Make it meaningful. Make it yours. Chisoku, knowing when enough is enough. Happiness isn't found in the next achievement, the next possession, or the endless pursuit of more. Chisoku, knowing you have enough, is the quiet wisdom of contentment. It doesn't mean stagnation or giving up on growth. It means releasing the idea that you need something outside yourself to feel complete. A person with a modest home, meaningful work, and deep friendships may live with more joy than a millionaire forever chasing the next big thing. The difference isn't in what they have, but in what they cherish. Chisoku is the way forward. Less longing, more gratitude, less chasing, more peace. When you stop searching for happiness in the next thing, you realize it has been here all along. Shuhari, learn, break, master. Growth is not instant. It unfolds in stages, like a well-practiced rhythm. In Japan, the path to mastery is known as Shuhari, a journey of learning, breaking, and transcending. Shu, learn, follow the rules, practice with discipline, absorb knowledge without questioning. A martial artist repeats the same basic forms, a chef follows recipes to perfection, and a musician learns traditional notes. This is the foundation, where discipline meets patience. Ha, break, experiment, adapt, challenge the norm. The martial artist refines techniques, the chef plays with flavors, the musician ventures into improvisation. Here, creativity begins to breathe. Master, transcend the rules, move with instinct. The martial artist flows effortlessly, the chef creates from intuition, and the musician plays with soul, no longer bound by structure, but guided by mastery. This is true freedom, where knowledge becomes second nature. Shuhari is more than a method. It's a blueprint for growth in every part of life. Whether in art, business, or personal development, mastery isn't something to rush. Learn deeply, experiment boldly, and one day, without thinking, you will move with effortless skill, your craft fully your own. Gammon, strength in adversity. Gammon is the art of enduring hardship with patience, dignity, and quiet strength. Life isn't always fair, and challenges will come, some small, some life-altering. You may not get to choose your circumstances, but you always have control over your response. After the devastating 2011 tsunami in Japan, the world watched as survivors faced unimaginable loss with calm resilience. There was no chaos, no outcry of complaint, only endurance, quiet determination, and the will to rebuild. That is gammon. The Japanese understand that suffering is inevitable, but dwelling on it solves nothing. True strength isn't in avoiding hardship, it's in pushing through it. Gammon is the samurai who stands tall despite the wounds. It's the disaster survivor who rebuilds brick by brick. It's the everyday person who keeps moving forward, no matter how heavy the burden. When life falls apart, don't shatter with it. Hold steady, endure with grace. Strength isn't in how loudly you fight, it's in how unwaveringly you persevere. That's gammon. Nagomi, inner harmony. Nagomi is balance, peace, acceptance. In a world that constantly pulls us in different directions, work, relationships, ambitions, it's easy to feel like we must fight to stay in control. But Nagomi teaches otherwise. It reminds us to flow, not resist, to embrace, not force. You don't have to fix everything. You don't have to have it all figured out. There will never be a perfect day when everything is neatly in place, and that's okay. True peace doesn't come from mastering life's chaos. It comes from finding harmony within it. A river does not fight against the rocks in its path. It moves around them, effortlessly adapting, continuing forward. That is Nagomi, a quiet surrender to what is, rather than an exhausting struggle against what should be. Accept life as it comes, let go, flow, and in that surrender, find your deepest peace. Kakebo, mindful spending. Money stress is life stress. When finances feel out of control, so does everything else. Kakebo, Japan's simple yet powerful budgeting method, transforms spending from an automatic habit into a conscious act. Instead of relying on apps or complicated systems, you slow down, put pen to paper, and reflect. How much money do I have? How much do I want to save? How much am I spending? How can I improve? It's not just about tracking numbers, it's about mindful spending. Before making a purchase, Kakebo encourages you to pause and ask, do I really need this? Is it adding value to my life, or is it just a fleeting desire? Think of your finances like a garden. When you tend to it carefully, planting wisely, removing what no longer serves you, you cultivate abundance. Small, intentional money habits grow into financial freedom. With Kakebo, wealth isn't just about having more. It's about making peace with what you have and using it wisely. These Japanese concepts have quietly transformed lives, not through grand, sweeping changes, but through small, intentional shifts. Try them slowly and gently. There's no rush. True change doesn't happen all at once. It unfolds, moment by moment, choice by choice. Live with awareness. Let go of the need to control everything, to perfect every detail. Life isn't about rigid mastery. It's about balance, presence, and meaning. Let Japan's wisdom guide you, not toward an ideal version of life, but toward a life fully lived.